What's going on, Madden fans? Haven't done a video in a while. I've actually been quite sick for well over a week. I'm not sure if you can tell by the sound of my voice, but it hasn't been pretty. Definitely being sick is my least favorite thing. Finally feeling a little bit better, so I thought I'd do a video here for cover vote. Since I did notice that it came out just the other day. We did this last year, and we had a pretty good turnout as far as people commenting and, interest, so I thought I'd do it again. So as you can see here, we have the full screenshot of all the matchups, but obviously the quality isn't the greatest, so I went and cut it in half just so that, you can get a better look. So starting at the top left corner, Joe Montana versus Jake Delhomme. I mean, this is probably the most uneven matchup for starting quarterbacks ever. So obviously I'm taking Joe Montana. Oh, and by the way, I know you could probably see results of this, early results, who's leading in votes. I don't know where to see that. But I've been really sick anyway, so I have not paid any attention. I'm just giving my straight up answers who I think is going to win. Then we got Curtis Martin and Jerome Bettis. It's got to be Jerome Bettis. He's a fan favorite for sure. Marshall Falk and Clinton Portis. I definitely prefer Portis. Falk, I love Falk, but Portis Madden 08, probably the best running back in that game. So I love Portis, but I'm definitely going to go Falk. Dan Marino is my all-time favorite player, so that's a no-brainer. I'm going Dan Marino. Marcus Allen and Teddy Bruschi. That's a little bit of a tough one, but I'm going to go Marcus Allen. Barry Sanders against Ron Rivera. This is two old-school players. I'm going to go with Barry Sanders, obviously. That's not even a contest. And Randall Cunningham against LaDainian and Tomlinson. I think a lot of people might think that this is going to be close, but I think Randall Cunningham is going to walk away with this one. I really do. I think there's a lot of Randall Cunningham fans out there, especially the older guys. Ray Lewis and Derek Brooks. Love Brooks, but, Ray Lewis, of course. Colin Kaepernick against Antonio Gates in the top right corner. Antonio Gates has really fallen off. Not exactly sure why. I know he had the foot problems, but definitely going to go Colin Kaepernick there as far as a fan favorite goes. A.J. Green and Matt Forte. I'm going to go A.J. Green. Julio Jones and Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham is a beast, but I definitely see a lot more people loving Julio Jones. So I'm going to go Julio. Arian Foster against Danny Amendola. Now, Amendola doesn't even play for the Rams anymore, and I think this happened to the Rams last year. It was Brandon Lloyd. That's kind of funny because the Patriots picked up Brandon Lloyd. So the person that is in the cover vote for the Rams last year was Brandon Lloyd, who ended up playing for the Patriots. And now Danny Amendola is the player that's representing the Rams this year, who now plays for the Patriots. Kind of a little bit of a ripoff there. But clearly Arian Foster's going to win that one. Von Miller and Victor Cruz. I'm going to go Von Miller. Russell Wilson and Justin Blackmon, not even close. Russell Wilson, even though I know Seattle isn't necessarily one of the big teams, but, neither is Jacksonville, right? And by big teams, I mean as far as popularity goes, league-wide. Trent Richardson and Clay Matthews, definitely Clay Matthews. And Andrew Luck and Jake Locker, that's a no-brainer. Andrew Luck there as well. So if you disagree with any of these, definitely leave a comment. Give your picks. Even if you want to just give all of your picks in one comment, go ahead. I love to see what some other guys think and see how close some of you guys can get to being, perfect. That'd be great if someone got every single one of them right. Then we got top left corner again. I'm going Jerry Rice over Fred Taylor. John Randall and Eddie George. I'm going Eddie George. Strahan and Sterling Sharp. Going to go Strahan there. Kurt Warner and Ozzie Newsome. That's a close one, I think, actually, but I'm going to go Kurt Warner. Tim Brown and Chad Johnson. I don't find that Tim Brown gets any love, even though he's easily a better player than Chad Johnson was career-wise, but so I'm just going to go Chad Johnson. Troy Aikman's he's going to smoke Deuce McAllister. Jim Kelly and Terrell Davis. Nobody likes Jim Kelly. The guy plays for Buffalo. So I'm going Terrell Davis there. Deion Sanders and Cortez Kennedy. Obviously, it's Deion Sanders. Then we got Robert Griffin III against Ryan Tannehill. I hate to go against Dolphins, but come on. This one's not even close. RG3 by a mile. Doug Martin and Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford's one of my favorite players in the entire league. they pass every down, and, you know, they got Megatron and all that stuff. I love Stafford. I don't know. He's kind of disappointing me, though. Well, he did this year anyway. But I'm going to go Doug Martin as my one underdog pick. I think that's an underdog pick. Then we got Ray Rice versus Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly? And I'm going to go Ray Rice. Des Bryant over CJ Spiller, definitely. I'm going to go Darrelle Revis over Jamal Charles. I'm going to go Gronkowski over Antonio Brown. I'm going to go Patrick Peterson over LaShawn. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Scratch that. I'm going LaShawn McCoy over Patrick Peterson. There's no way LaShawn McCoy loses that. And Adrian Peterson against Carson Palmer. That matchup is not even fair. Adrian Peterson by a mile. So those are my round one picks for the cover vote. Again, like I said, just let me know what you guys think. If you object to any, if you think I'm way off based on anything that I said, I'd love to hear what you have to say. And I'm definitely going to be back with some more tips later this week. And I'll see you guys next time.